After several tries, this was the year of Nigel Mansell. With a total of 9 wins, the British won the championship with a great margin against his teammate, Jean Alesi. The French started the year showing that he was going to discuss the title, but a winless second part of the season made him finish second in the standings. Next year, both drivers will exit Williams that will find in Prost their new title contender for 1993. Damon Hill made a strong impression at Monza, stepping in for the banned Jean Alesi and finishing 5th in his very first race for the team. As a result, Hill is now firmly on the shortlist to become Prost's teammate next season. Benetton enjoyed their strongest season yet, highlighted by Stefano Mordonar's victory in Canada. Mordonar and Martin Brundle were closely matched all year, with Brundle even ending level on points with his old F3 rival Ayrton Senna. Despite Brundle's consistency and multiple podiums, Benetton chose to retain Mordonar for 1993, leaving the Briton without a seat at the team. However, a competitive drive at Williams is yet a possibility. McLaren endured a season to forget. Losing the engine battle to Renault left them unable to challenge Williams and often trailing Benetton's consistency. Even so, Ayrton Senna salvaged 3rd in the standings and added 4 more wins to his record. With Honda leaving F1, his future remains uncertain. Gerhard Berger's final year at McLaren brought another tough fight against his 3-time world champion teammate. For 1993, he returns to Ferrari hoping to rejoin the hunt for victories. The historic Lotus team not only survived another year in Formula One but returned to the top 5 in the Constructor standings, even finishing ahead of Ferrari. Whenever the car held together, both drivers were able to fight consistently for points, highlighted by Johnny Herbert's podium in Mexico. But it was Mika Hakkinen who drew the most attention. His speed and consistency throughout the season earned him 10 points, making him, alongside Prost, the best of the rest in 1992. Lotus has already secured both drivers for next year. Disaster struck Maranello in what became a truly disgraceful season by Ferrari standards. A lone podium for Riccardo Patrese in Canada was the only highlight of an otherwise bleak campaign. The car's chronic unreliability made even 2 proven, experienced drivers look like amateurs. Alessandro Nannini did not finish the season, giving way to test driver Nicola Larini, who used the final 2 rounds to make a strong impression. With both Patrese and Nannini bidding farewell to their Formula One careers, Ferrari will turn the page in 1993 with a new pairing, Jean Alesi and Gerhard Berger. With the shock signing of 3-time world champion Alain Prost and the arrival of Renault engines, Ligier enjoyed one of its strongest seasons in years. Prost not only returned the French team to the podium but also played a key role in developing the car to its full potential. On the other hand, Thierry Boutsen's decline became evident. Lacking standout performances, he now finds himself without a confirmed seat for next season. As for Prost, he will move to Williams for 1993 after a year spent helping Renault refine and upgrade their engines. Despite early doubts surrounding the Ilmor engine, Tyrrell managed to secure 7th place in the Constructors' Championship. Veteran Italian Andrea De Cesaris proved that his crash-prone days were behind him, delivering consistent results and comfortably outperforming his teammate, Olivier Grouillard. Although Grouillard had a few decent moments throughout the season, he failed to convince Ken Tyrrell. As a result, he will make way for Yukio Kodayama and his backing of Japanese sponsors for 1993. Footwork enjoyed a genuine resurgence this season. After scoring 0 points in 1991, the team's tally of 9 points in 1992 provided the oxygen they desperately needed to restore confidence and aim higher within the Formula One paddock. Michele Alboreto was the key contributor, scoring 8 of those points and coming close to a podium finish in Estoril. He will leave the team to join Lola next year. Aguri Suzuki, although outperformed by Alboreto, retains his seat thanks to his strong ties with Honda. However, with Derek Warwick returning to F1 as his new teammate, Suzuki will need to raise his level if he hopes to avoid being overshadowed in 1993. Jordan's second season in Formula One was far less glamorous than their impressive debut. The Yamaha engine proved both underpowered and unreliable, turning the year into a constant battle with mechanical failures. Both drivers will leave the team. Ivan Capelli is expected to sign with March, while Mauricio Gugelmin continues to search for a seat for the 1993 season. BMS Scuderia Italia completed its final season with the Dallara chassis, and it proved to be a difficult one. Even with Ferrari power, the the car lacked performance, dragging the team into financial trouble. Their new partnership with Lola for 1993 is seen as the last chance to stay in Formula One. The drivers did what they could. Pierluigi Martini again showed he is a solid and reliable competitor, while JJ Leto avoided major mistakes before injury sidelined him. His replacement, Luca Badua, the newly crowned F3000 champion, impressed during his debut. His strong showing earned him a race seat with Lola for next season. Minardi lost their Ferrari engines and switched to Lamborghini, but the partnership never fulfilled expectations and will not continue in 1993. Christian Fittipaldi's rookie season was not as impactful as hoped, but he fought well against teammate Gianni Morbidelli. Morbidelli remains without a confirmed seat and may return to Ferrari as a test driver. Several Italian drivers are knocking on Minardi's door for next year. What could have been March's final season was saved at the last moment when Subaru acquired a majority stake. Karl Wendlinger was unable to score points, but his talent and link to Mercedes earned him a leading seat at Sauber for 1993. Emmanuel Naspetti and Paul Belmondo remain unsigned for next season. Larus is preparing a complete reset for 1993 thanks to their new partnership with Peugeot and the switch to an in-house chassis. The deal leaves Lamborghini without an F1 team for next season. On the driver side, Bertrand Gachot's 8th place in Monaco was a rare highlight, but he is unlikely to stay. His teammate Kotoyama, backed by strong Japanese sponsorship, has signed with Tyrrell, taking his sponsors along. French drivers are expected to arrive at Larus in 1993. Fond Metal endured a disastrous season, failing to qualify for a single race. Despite this, Gabriele Tarquini is still regarded as a capable driver and may secure a test role elsewhere. For the team, however, 1992 marks the end. Fond Metal is out of Formula One. A sad farewell. The historic Brabham team officially closed its doors after the 1992 season, despite numerous rescue attempts. Williams test driver Damon Hill gained valuable experience, finishing 13th twice and showing potential for the future. His teammate Eric van der Poel is out of contract but could remain in the paddock as a respected test driver. Andrea Moda leaves F1 after a troubled year marked by controversy and mismanagement. Their materials and chassis will form the base of the new Spanish team Bravo F1. Only Roberto Moreno proved he deserved better machinery, and Bravo will give him his final opportunity in Formula One next year. This concludes the 1992 Formula One season review. Teams now head into the winter preparing for intense testing programs, development plans, and the first glimpses of the 1993 challenges. We will continue following all updates from the F1 world, and return for the official pre-season tests.